Julio Luzania. I am an electrical computer engineering major here at the University of Arizona. I was in the Navy, United States Navy, for active duty for about 6 years. I was a nuclear electrician on a submarine. After boot camp, I was in school for about 2 years. Fast attack submarine for about 4 years. I went on deployment, Scotland, went there twice, and Norway. And then after that, so we got to go meet the Arctic Circle, do like ice picking missions and stuff like that. So I joined December of 2016, and then I to active duty to December of 2022. And then I was in the reserves for about 2 years. It was a little bit hectic, to be honest, only because the timetable for me was kind of fast-paced, only because I got out in December, I believe it was December 12th, and after that, the next day, like on my last day, I put all my stuff in a U-Haul, drove across country. It took me about 4 days to drive back here with my car with all my stuff. And then about a month later, I started school. And so between that, it was just kind of like, I didn't really have that much time to prep myself into transitioning into a real civilian life immediately. But with the help of the VETS Center here, with just talking to people, like going through college and stuff like that, other people in similar situations as myself, it really helped kind of it helped me acclimate to my current situation. It would have been a lot more difficult, honestly, just because, well, I'm 26, and I wouldn't say most of, but I would say a good portion of the student body population coming into the first year in the school is about 6 years younger, 7 years younger than me at the time. And so, while it might not be that big of a disconnect, for me, being in the Navy, being in the military, and then talking to people who are younger than me, who have never actually dealt with any like high stress situations that like similar to what I had been through. But with the center specifically, being able to come up here, being able to talk to people, it really helped out knowing that people were in like similar situations as myself, to be able to help me, like guide me through that, tell me, hey, it's fine, you're doing fine. You really don't worry about classes, don't worry about the age gap. You're gonna be fine in school. And I wouldn't say it was originally the plan. I did have it in the back of my mind that I did want to go to school as a part of when I first joined, like originally part of my plan, but because of my family's financial situation, I would have had to take out loans, or I would have had to go to community college first, which that is a good path anyways. At the time I was in high school, I really didn't want to go to school anymore. But I did know I wanted to go to college eventually, and then my brothers as well, they were also in the military. Both of them, both in the Navy at the time, so I was like, let me try this out first. But as I was starting to get closer towards the end of my first contract, I was like, I really like this job, but I feel like I'm not really cut out for it. To do this for 20 years, let me try to go to school. I do have the GI Bill, I do have some other things, and I kind of wanted to see what else I could do, see if I can find something else that fit, and so that's why I was like, I'm an electrical and computer engineering major with a focus on electrical, so it's mostly, so the university doesn't have just a pure electrical engineering, so it's electrical and computer engineering with an electrical path. And so right now, currently, I am trying to actually commission through a commissioning program to try to either rejoin the Navy. So to be an instructor, and if that doesn't work out, or if something happens with that after the fact, I really want to go into electrical distribution. So electrical distribution engineering, and that was really the part that like kind of stuck out with me when I was in. It was like I really liked the physical part of like these giant machines and all those electrical components and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to do more of that. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it would be much easier. It's just going to be a little bit different. But I would say I wouldn't have the resources to know who to reach out to, who to talk to, and stuff like that. Since I've already done the transition already once before, and for me, it's really about helping others as well. Because I've already been through it. That's kind of why I wanted to be an instructor. Was I went through the pipeline as well, like what they were trying to go through. So I really wanted to help out in that sense of helping them, not only guide them through the schooling, but I can guide them through the other parts as well. Just sitting on the fence, I would just say, try it. Honestly, if you can go for a semester, that's enough credits to try. And I would just say, try it, and if you need help, reach out. Like, if you do really want to do this, or if you are struggling, just reach out. So I don't really have one. I think I was talking about it out there, but consider myself polyamorous. Or genre fluid, is that what they call it? Something like that. More of like really just whatever I think it sounds cool. You know, like from country to rock to like whatever it may be. If I really just like the sound of it,